Astral FaceTiming. What our astral bodies do when we are sleeping, when they want to commune with one another, when they can't be too far away from their bodies. Stay tuned. Now, we all know we have our devices in our hands, such as the one I'm on now, where we can type in a phone number and somebody can be on the other line and it can show an actual face, such as your iPhone, a Samsung device, your TV, computer, iPads, etc., etc. But have you ever thought about our astral bodies, our astral soul bodies, meeting up with our soul pod consciousness group and materializing a way for us to talk amongst each other when we still need to be beside our bodies? So here lately, I've been telling you guys that I've been having trouble sleeping, and I love to sleep. I must sleep. That's where I receive my visions. That's where I have deep dreams, and I do my astral traveling. So many things happen to me in the middle of the night, especially when I write. I get all my ideas and my creativity at night, and it does require me to sleep. So when I finally do enter into a deep sleep, a few days ago, I seen something fantastic, something amazing that I've never seen before. My astral body came outside of my physical body while I was sleeping. I could still see her with my third eye. And I had my TV off my wall in the living room, and I had my TV in my room. So I told you guys, I said, please do not sleep with any mirrors in your face, TVs in your face, unplug the Wi-Fi router, take out the smart watches off your wrist because it does interfere with your traveling at night and you want to be tapped in. So after I watch like a movie, lectures, or anything that I'm doing with my TV, I face my TV down on my ottoman until I can put the TV back in my living room because I only have one TV. So if I don't face the TV down, if I don't cover it, my astral body will tell me, and she does get frustrated. There's actually been one time where she actually ripped that damn TV down and threw my TV on the floor. And I said, bitch, put my damn TV back up. I gotta watch Greenleaf, okay? Is you crazy? And she did that. So back to what I was saying. I finally entered into a deep sleep a couple of days ago. And she was just sitting at the edge of my bed. And while my TV is down on my ottoman, she materialized what looked like what we call an iPad. Something new and improved. It's not here in the physical realm, okay? And I said, where do I know this looking iPad from? And I said that I seen the same iPad generate at the museum, the Palace of Versailles. You can watch my previous video where I said the Palace of Versailles is where spirits go to commune with one another and they receive astral downloads. She said that we have the codes for that and we can materialize it here while you're sleeping, and spirits can talk to one another. Just the way that we have our iPhones and everything. She said we got our own personal iPads and iPhones, much better. I said, damn, okay, y'all got it good over there. So she just had this iPad looking thing on like a kickstand. You know, those flexible kickstands. She put it on top of my TV and she started typing in a whole bunch of codes. And she started calling you guys. You guys who are heavily tapped into the astral realm, we are talking to each other on this big old FaceTime, okay? And we're trying to talk about what's the state of the world, trying to get intel from one another and putting the pieces to the puzzle together because there's a lot of things that are going on in the world. Now, she omits the information, the conversation. She just says that it's about things concerning the state of the world and what we're going to do to combat it, okay? So, I talked to so many people on the phone. Let me tell you what the females and the males are doing, okay? These are for the people who dream. These are for the people that you astral travel, okay? We might not know each other. You might not know me, but we do know each other in the astral world. We're probably the closest of friends. Let me tell you what the females is doing. You know, when at night, when we just reading a book or we're cleaning or we're cooking, sometimes when you're hyper fixated on something, we momentarily hop out of our bodies. So while I'm FaceTiming you guys, I FaceTime a girl. That's the only name that I remember is the name of Khadijah. You look light skinned. You have curly hair, mixed, possibly biracial. You had like on a sweater, like a collar sweater, sweatpants, and you were cooking pancakes, sausage, and eggs in the middle of the night. And we was just chit chatting like we was the best of friends. and you were constantly cooking over and over. It's like maybe that's your thing that you do in the middle of the night, but your astral body had a chance to step out so we could talk to one another. She said that's what you like to do, is to cook at night. Now the other astral bodies, I see women that y'all cooking and cleaning, reading books. I seen one white girl, you was sitting at the edge of your bed and you was just staring at the wall. And your astral body was like, yeah, she do that from time to time. She just stare at the wall. I said, girl, me too. I sometimes I don't know where I'm at and where I'm going. I just stare at the wall. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So listen, I understand, no judgment here, but you gave your astral body some time to talk, okay? So women, we're highly productive. You know what I'm saying? We're constantly doing things or working on any creative ventures. You know, I noticed that with a lot of women, we just start doing a whole bunch of stuff to keep us hyper fixated on something such as cooking and cleaning, writing, reading a book, or just staring at a wall. Okay, or watching a movie. Now the males, it's like y'all just don't stop. Let me tell you, why are y'all each why are you every time I turn around when I get on the phone with a male, it's like y'all doing something self-pleasuring, okay? I'm not here to judge you. I'm just saying I find it so funny that when I got on the phone with y'all, it was your astral body was like, yeah, we got about like 3 minutes to talk to each other before he, you know. Now, the reason why I said that is because when you self pleasure or when you have sex, you come out of your body when you have that orgasmic feel. So your astral body had time to hop on the line and talk while you was self pleasuring. You was entering into different dimensions. Okay, so ladies, if you want to know what these males be doing, crazy stuff at night, don't worry. We rose down to the ground. I know. Rose down to the ground. But I noticed there was always a difference between the males and the females. Males, I also seen that a lot of you guys are playing like video games. Is there some new game that's going out? I noticed a lot of men, they were watching video games and stuff like that. So when you're hyper fixated on a game, or say if you're playing basketball, you are in a zone, okay? If you're playing an instrument, you are in a zone. You're in a different realm, and your astral body can step out, okay? They put it in the movie Soul. Go watch that movie, that Disney movie Soul. So while we are out in our bodies, we talk to each other, we FaceTime each other, and we get intel because we are combating things that are happening on the third dimensional realm. If it's something that you're stuck on or you don't know how to do, we will FaceTime each other as a collective, even if it's a few minutes, and we will help each other like we are doing now, like we are doing on TikTok, what we're going to do on YouTube. We do it while we are sleeping, while we're hyper fixated on a hobby or something that, even if it's such as self-pleasuring, it does not matter. We are doing great things on this realm. So when I seen that, I'm like, damn, my astral body, my soul really does move. It's nonstop for her. If she's not doing that, she's flying back and forth in my room. And her body looks like this blue white flame. Think of it like a flame that's constantly burning. And I constantly see her. I have a bookshelf with books. I see her reading. If she sees that TV, she's covering up or moving it up and down. But if she cannot leave my body, which means she's protecting my body, she will do things such as call you guys, get intel, updates, and if you need assistance, we help each other. So I just wanted to kind of make a video and tell you that there is such thing called astral FaceTiming. So if you truly want to get tapped in, focus on your sleep, your health, sleeping in an all dark room. I also mentioned eat cherries, drink cherry juice, keep a bowl of water under your bed. I told you about camphor as well. You can keep that under your bed if you want to tap into the dream realm. We are all trying to ascend and become better people. Do right, and you will get there.